Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today we are going to be recreating this look right here. It is also going to be a first impressions video on the new Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the collab she did again with Morphe, and y'all already know how much I loved her first palette, so you guys know I had to get my hands on the second palette and show you guys how I truly feel about this palette. If you guys want to know, just keep watching. So I went ahead and applied my base and my brows, and we are gonna dive right in. So there she is, all her glory. And there it is, more glory. My first impression so far looking at this palette is super colorful, and for today's look we are definitely going to be doing something colorful so you guys can see actually how pigmented this palette is. I have not swatched it nor actually went ahead and tried any of the shades off camera, so this is going to be a first impression video also. So I'm going to try to somewhat recreate the look that Lipstick Nick actually did for her campaign shoot. Is the smoky red look. Somewhat, not completely try to go for that look exactly. So I'm gonna pick up Love Handles on a fluffy brush as a transition shade, and we are gonna just apply that in our crease. So I'm gonna blend this all out. I always like to go in with a transition shade. As you all know, I just feel like everything is really nicely blended out at the end. Kind of apply it in the crease and then all over the lid, since we are gonna be covering that up with a lot of reds. A lot of reds. So same exact thing for the other eye. So far, this shade is a beautiful transition shade. I love it. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and pick up Thick Skin on the same brush I was using. I'm not going to be switching out my brush for the transition shade. And do the same exact thing. Somewhat put it in the outer crease and then bring it all over. Ooh, this is a pretty color. I feel like if I was going for a no makeup look, I just pop this on also and throw a pair of lashes on and you're good. This palette does actually have a few nudes in it, neutrals in it also, so it works out. And then I've smoked it out to create kind of a winged out look. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing for the other eye, starting in the outer corner, packing it on, and then bringing it in. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and with Hard On the same brush, we're moving along, you guys. We're gonna go deeper and deeper into these colors. I'm gonna pick that up. So there is a lot of fallout with this palette. However, no biggie. It's not a big deal for me. I know some people don't like it, but there is quite a bit of fallout on the pan. So on the same fluffy brush, doing the same exact thing, since we are gonna be doing like a whole red smoky eye, just bring it all in. So I'm packing it onto the outer corner. You guys, this is such a beautiful pink. If you guys are looking to do a neutral eye and just pop this in your inner corner, oh my god, it'll look so gorgeous. This is a really, really nice pink. A really gorgeous color, actually. This will give me summertime vibes. I'm so excited for summer using all these shades. So we're going to do the same exact thing, smoke it out, creating that V because we are going to be connecting it, and then bringing it all in. So we're going to move on to the other eye with that same Hard On shade on that same fluffy brush. Pack it onto the outer corner. And slowly move in. This is such a beautiful pink. Really nice hot pink shade. We're moving along to the shade I was very excited to use. It is gonna be Living My Best Life on a small brush because we are gonna pack this on. I know in her palette reveal video that she posted, she stated that she was trying to create a red that actually didn't blend out to a pink. So we are definitely going to see how this does. So on a flat fluffy brush, we are going to be packing this on into the outer corner. And this is going to be lower. So packing it on just like, oh damn. Okay. Packing it on just like that. I feel like I'm not going to need to pick up anymore. And we are going to just keep bringing this in. This, honestly, is the best red I have ever used in my life. It is definitely a deep red that is not blending out into a pink at all. At all. That is a true red for sure. So I'm packing it on higher into the outer corner, and then as I'm moving in, I'm bringing it lower and lower, as you can see. Okay, we're gonna go in with that brush we were using earlier for the transitions we set down, and we are gonna barely brush into there but blend it out. Yeah, this is definitely still staying in that deep true red. It is not, definitely not blending out into a pink. It is such a beautiful shade. Oh gosh, Jaclyn. Going in, I realized there was a lot of fallout, so I just set down a little baking powder, so once our eye look is done, we can just wipe that away so it doesn't ruin our foundation. So I am gonna move along to the other eye. I can't get over how beautiful this shade is. We're gonna move along to the other eye. So just same exact thing, packing it on all over the lid. So moving up into the crease, we are gonna be packing it on. And as we're going in, I'm gonna bring it lower and lower. I'm gonna pick up that transition brush that I was using earlier. And slowly start blending it out. Don't go crazy, because this shade, I kid you not, it is crazy pigmented. I'm like kind of flicking it at the end because I want to really like winged out, because we are not going to go in with a wing liner, so our shadow's going to be the wing. I think a wing liner with this bold look is going to be too crazy. Well, you could definitely do that if you like. If that is up your alley, you do you. So you could honestly leave it like as is, like this, move on with your lower lash line, and you're done. It's a beautiful red smoky eye, but just because we've come this far, and why not test out a few more shades, I am gonna go in with Crazy, the shade right here, on that same red brush. It's like a deep, ooh, oh gosh, that's a good ooh. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a deep wine burgundy type of shade. So we're gonna dive right into that on that. Keeping this into the outer corner. Oh mama. Okay, keeping this into the outer corner, and then kind of just moving it lower and lower into the lash line, so I'm not going too high up there. And just patting it out. Oh lordy. And then with that brush we were using for the transition, I'm going to use this to blend it out. So it becomes a deeper red. Kind of want it deep. It's definitely like a winey, like that red deep wine shade for sure. She killed it with this palette. Same exact thing for the other eye on that same brush. I feel like there's already enough product left over from the other time I picked it up. Definitely yes. Definitely yes. And we're just gonna pack it along there and move in, like halfway in. We are not gonna bring it in completely, and then just keep patting it back and forth until we've got desirable amount packed on. And then I'm gonna use that brush I was using for the transition shade, and I'm gonna just like pat it and drag. So I'm like pat, drag, pat, drag, and this helps to blend it out because I want more of the darker shade in the outer corner. I've gone ahead and wiped away the baking powder we had sitting on under our eyes, and we are going to move along to our lower lash line. So I'm going to pick up, instead of going in with love handles, I'm going to go ahead and straight up pick up Thick Skin on a fluffy dense brush. So whirl it around in there, and we're going to smoke out our lower lash line also. We want this to be a very dramatic eye look. That's what we're trying to go for. So just smoke out our lower lash line. Due to some fallout, as you guys can tell, it did somewhat already make it seem like I have a transition shade set down under my lower lashes, but I don't. It was just the fallout from when we were doing our lids. So I'm gonna smoke it out under there. And I'm just connecting it now to that winged out we did just in the corner. So I'm just going to connect it all, and it's going to bring the whole look together. So bring it all the way in, I'll blend it out and bring it down. We are going for a Uncle Fester vibe for sure. Do the same exact thing for the other eye. So starting in the outer corner. Ooh, girl, bringing it in, and then just connecting it all here. We are going to be jumping in with that red we were using on our lid, Living My Best Life, on that same brush. I'm going to whirl around in there, and we are going to do the same exact thing, blend it all out in our lower lash line. I'm kind of scared to go in with this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Kind of want more of the shade to stay in the outer corner before I bring it in. I don't want it to get too messy. And I'm like barely even feathering in there. Boom. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other eye. Pick it up on that dense brush. And staying tight along here, and then bringing it in and making sure it's all connected in the end. Moving along with that winey red color, Crazy, I'm gonna pick that up on a smaller brush just so we can stay tight along the lower lash line. We don't want to make it too blown out dark. So on a fluffy brush, I'm gonna hit that really tight along my lower lash line and bring it in and then back. Now, to blend that out, I'm going to go ahead with that dense, just wipe away any extra powder on there because I don't want to make it too red. And then I'm going to go ahead with that brush and just feather over it, so it's gonna blend everything out beautifully. And there you guys have it, the completed look. I went ahead and just popped on a black gel liner in the waterline, and as for my lashes, I am wearing the style Paradise by Lavish Lashes. For the Jaclyn Hill palette, I personally think it is a lot better than her first palette. Y'all have seen how much I've used that first palette, and this palette is, she did go that extra step to create those beautiful shades. These shades, just as colorful as they look, they are as pigmented. They are beyond gorgeous. Even looking at this palette, it does not do justice. She did actually do an amazing job creating this palette, and I absolutely love it. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up, and on any future requests, don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching.